So let's go through a quick overview of Medicare for those that are about to come in that haven't been prepared for this, and all of a sudden there's a lot of things that you need to do. So I'm gonna go through that right now. Stay tuned. And as always, you can visit MedicareOnVideo.com. We're happy to walk you right through everything that you need. We make sure to get all your pieces in the right places, and there's no cost to you to allow us to help you. So hopefully you will allow us to help you. Now let's talk about coming into Medicare and a couple of different avenues coming in, either turning 65 or you may still be working after 65, stay on your group insurance and then come into Medicare when you retire. So if you come in at age 65, you want to do things at least a couple of months before, because Medicare is going to start on the first of the month that you turn 65. So it doesn't start on your birthday, it starts on the first of the month. So we want to make sure we get everything put to bed early so we don't have any problems or stress coming in. Now, when you first come into Medicare, your big choice is going to be to go on a Medicare Advantage plan or to stay on original Medicare. I always recommend staying on original Medicare if at all possible. It just gives you all the control, the freedom, fantastic coverage. It just does exactly what health insurance is supposed to do without all the hoops that you have to jump through if you go into a Medicare Advantage plan. Now, you will see a lot of TV commercials on Medicare Advantage. You're going to get a lot of mail on Medicare Advantage. They want you to come on their Medicare Advantage plan. So make sure you understand it completely, because it will have a network of doctors, a network of hospitals that will have things like referrals and pre-authorizations, all that kind of stuff that original Medicare does not. It's really beyond me why people would choose to leave original Medicare, but certainly many do. So that's your big choice. Now, when you come in, if you choose Medicare Advantage, then you've got a whole array of different plans that you're going to have to pick through and find out which one is the best. With original Medicare, if you choose to stay there, you'll likely get a Medicare Supplement plan, either a G or an N, and they're standardized. So it makes it really easy to get the exact coverage you want and at the lowest cost point as well. And that's what we do, is we make sure we get the best value in your zip code. So we want to get it right from the start, because it can be complicated later. So if we get it right at the start, it works fantastic, and that's certainly the best way to go. If you're going to continue to work after age 65 and you have good group health insurance, there are some caveats. You need to look through a couple other videos. I certainly have breakdowns specifically on all this stuff, but you can do that. But one thing you don't want to do, if you stay on your group health insurance, do not start Medicare Part B. Medicare Part B is going to be that trigger later that's going to make it just like you're turning 65 and give you an open door to choose anything you want where they cannot say no. So do not start Part B if you're going to stay on your group insurance coverage. And then when it's time to retire, it takes a little bit more coming into Medicare. So you want to start this probably a little bit earlier. You have a form you need to fill out. I have it on my website. Usually your HR department's going to fill it out to show that you've had creditable work insurance, or you would have a penalty on your Part B. So we want to get all that stuff put to bed. But again, just give us a call, visit the website. We'll walk you right through it. We'll just make sure that we don't have any problems when we come to Medicare. So that gives you a pretty quick, easy idea of what you need to deal with when you come into Medicare. And we're happy to help with all of it. Hope you found this helpful. Have a fantastic day.